Hello my friends and welcome to Grim Reactions. I'm Erik and today we're watching episode 17 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't have all that much to add today. I think I got most of my thoughts out last time. I'm filming this straight after the previous episode. So I haven't had time to digest and reflect upon the previous episode yet. But one thing that I did forget to mention is the fact that Katara learned healing. Where did that come from, you know? Like she said, that she's probably always known how to. But it's more specialization. Like another form of... another subclass of bending. And another thing that's very interesting about that is the fact that Katara hasn't had a teacher. She's completely self-taught. Like, why that's interesting to me is because, like if Aang had died back when the Fire Nation attacked the Air Temple, there would have been another avatar, Water Tribe avatar, I think, and there wouldn't have been any airbenders to teach that avatar. And there would never have been another airbender avatar. But it's still a big problem that there wouldn't have been any more airbenders. But maybe there could have been like I don't know. Maybe it could have been like someone who had an airbender ancestor, and it could have like popped up again. Who knows? I don't know how that works. Genetics is tricky. But it's obviously possible to learn bending without teachers. Katara is proof of that. She's never had a teacher. The only teaching she's gotten, as far as I know, has been from the scroll they found. And no one taught her about this healing. I don't know what to call that. Heal bending? I don't know. It's an application of water bending. But like it makes me think of Jeff Goldblum's character in Jurassic Park. That, you know, life finds a way. But I'm glad we got Aang, and I'm glad that we get to follow on his journey. So all's well that ends well, I guess. But enough of that. Let's jump into episode 17 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Again, I'm skipping over the introduction with the previously on Avatar and just jumping straight into the episode. The Northern Air Temple. Ooh, the Northern Air Temple.
Airwalkers who laugh at gravity and laugh at those bound to the earth by it.
Oh, it's cute.
Is that how it was back then?
I laugh at gravity all the time. Gravity.
Yeah, silly gravity. Oh, physics. You make me laugh.
Great grandpappy saw the airwalkers last week.
Oh my god. It's funny to hear them talk, to have stories of these, because like 100 years is not very long. It's not a long time. And it's funny to hear them speak of them as if they're legends. Which, I mean, in a way they are. To the kids watching this, 100 years ago must have seemed like forever ago. Yeah, time to show them how it's really done.
We'd better find some solid ground before it finds us.
Yeah, you don't want solid ground to find you. Time to show off.
But here's a good one.
Is he handicapped? And that's why he pursued flying? Because he can't walk? If so, I like that. Ah, that's nice.
What do you think?
It's great.
It was pretty great. Yes, he's handicapped.
You think this is good? Wait until you see the other stuff my dad designed.
Oh, was this dad who did it? Because he didn't want his kid to feel limited by the vagaries of life. Steam powered.
Yeah, my dad is the mastermind behind this whole place.
Is Aang going to be upset because they have, like, desecrated the air temple?
Great, isn't it?
No, just unbelievable.
It's a little bit upset about it.
So different.
So better?
Oh, we're gonna have to have a discussion about progress versus tradition.
It's nice to see at least one part of the temple that isn't ruined.
Ruin that. Aww.
This whole place stinks!
That was a little disrespectful.
Build a new life for my son in the air. Then everyone would be on equal ground, so to speak.
Equal ground in the air.
Isn't that what nature does?
Nature knows where to stop.
I suppose that's true.
That is also very true.
4 hours past midday, or as I call it, 4-0 candle.
Oh, I like this guy.
3 tries to get it right.
Progress waits for no man.
This is the last part of the temple that's the same as it was. I want it to stay that way.
I completely understand.
He's gonna change his mind and show it before the episode is over.
Cover your nose and hold your breath.
Oh, gas.
I was carrying a torch at the time. Nearly
Yeah.
blew myself and the whole place even more sky high.
Even more sky high. Oh, that's funny.
So this place is an explosion waiting to happen.
Yes,
Oh, that's problematic.
I can't see, hear, smell, or touch.
Use some smoke.
He really does have the spirit of one. I've...
Oh, now. It's time for the landing, huh?
Wait! How do I land this thing? What if I land over...
Oh, funny.
The hole where the gas is escaping.
You're a genius!
Eureka! What's this now? Oh, Fire Nation. It's not untouched.
You're making weapons for the Fire Nation.
Did not see that coming.
I offered my services. You must understand, I did this for you.
Oh, dude.
Is there a problem?
Yes.
No, right this way.
There is some problems.
I want to help.
Good. We'll need it.
This boy's a genius.
Thank you. You're a genius.
Thank you.
So the question became, how do you keep a lid on hot air?
Ugh, if only we knew.
Ha ha ha, clever.
Smoke, slime, fire, and...
Stink. Never underestimate the power of stink.
Nice. Lined up like fighter planes. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is somewhere that Katara could cause some havoc by bending snow. Ooh, holy moly. Now we got tanks? Yikes. Ooh, that can't have been fun to be inside that one. find it funny how they're just standing in there, acting as guns. Yeah, you can't turn them over. You have to turn them on the side. Oh, I like that they're all part of the solution. This is problematic. We need Sokka to show up with a war balloon and really wreck some house.
Rotten eggs! There! That's where the gas is escaping!
You gonna blow up the entire place? Jesus. Is everyone alright? Oh, how is the temple still standing?
But you found this empty shell and made it your home. And now you protect each other.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Yeah, it really does. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Ooh, this is not good at all. That was a really bad ending. Like, it's not bad, but like the implications are not good. If you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. Because if anyone would have developed flight, it would be the Fire Nation. Because, like, hot air. So, progress and tradition is an interesting topic. When I think of this topic, I think of Lord of the Rings. Tolkien has himself said that this is not it was not intended as an allegory for modern society. It was not intended as that, but I can't help seeing it as that. Like, maybe Tolkien didn't intend for it. Maybe it was subconscious. Maybe it wasn't intentional on his part, but it became a perfect allegory for modern society intruding upon traditional or the old-fashioned life, like how Saruman represents like industrialization and mass production, and how in pursuing modern comforts or just modern society, how we lose track of tradition, how we lose track of what made us who we are. And it's relevant in this episode because that's what happened here. It's culture, it's old culture versus new technology. Like, if you let this guy, this inventor, if you let him have his way and just keep inventing and keep trying to innovate, will bending become obsolete? If you, for instance, consider in Harry Potter, Arthur Weasley, and how fascinated he is with muggles and how they live. It's like he's constantly fascinated because there is no parallel in the wizarding world to the progress in the muggle world. Because if you have magic, then why do you need to invent a dishwasher? As we saw in one of the Harry Potter movies, how at the Weasley house the dishes were doing themselves because of magic. So there is no need for you to innovate on that part, because innovation is done by magic. Or, like, humans are fundamentally lazy. We find the easiest way to do something. And washing dishes was annoying, so we eventually came up with a way to do it easier for ourselves, which was the dishwasher. And Avatar is a world like that. a world where maybe you don't need to invent elevators like in Bumi's kingdom in Omashu. Like, they don't need to invent elevators because they have earthbenders to do that for them. So, and where I'm going with this is that now that we have airbenders have vanished, and in the short period that they have been gone, this dude has invented flight, which was not necessary while airbenders existed. Now that they're gone, humans have been forced to reflect and try to innovate and try to like reproduce the natural phenomenon of airbenders flying. And you can like argue about how natural it is, but you get what I mean. Like in the context of this world, it's natural for airbenders to fly. But now that the airbenders are gone, he's trying to replicate that same natural phenomenon with technology. And he's done it. He actually invented a hot air balloon. That's remarkable. And gliders, and like, he actually invented flight. And that's crazy. So in a world without airbenders, in just 100 years, we still have, in a fashion, it's not the same, but in a way, we have airbenders again. And in the same way, all of the bending disciplines can and will be replaced by the steady march of progress. So maybe it's good that the airbenders disappeared, because it's a new dawn for humanity. Maybe it would be good for all the bending disciplines to disappear, because they're holding humanity back. It's interesting. It's interesting to think of, because like, what are the things that we do today that we do just because we think we have to do them? There's no real reason for it other than tradition. Like, that's how it's always been done. We've seen that now with the pandemic, how people have been forced to work from home, and companies have discovered that apparently works. It can apparently be done, and it's going to be really hard to go back to normal with everyone just like returning to offices and stuff when they no longer have to work from home. But now that they know that they can, it's going to be hard, to put that genie back in the bottle once you've let it out. I think that's where we're going to leave that. So if you're still here, thank you very, very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.